Hey everyone, welcome back to another video here at Power Apps Academy. My name is Barry. I am back again to bring you a new video. This video is going to be about vibe coding. I'm sure you've all heard about it before, but this is going to give you a demonstration. We're using a chatbot called ChatGPT. I'm sure you've all heard about it to help us develop our application in Power Apps. Now you may have also used Copilot, which you're more than welcome to use, but actually strategically I'm stepping away a little bit from a Microsoft focused centric thing, and I've been doing a lot of research and studying into AI in general. Now there's a tsunami of technological change coming related to AI. I'm jumping on the bandwagon because I've got to learn it, and you guys have to learn it too, right? As much as we think like, oh my god, this is coming to take our jobs, or this is like the worst technology or the best technology, whatever we think about it, it's here to stay, and it is coming fast and hard. There's a lot of technological change and innovation taking place as we speak. Things are evolving so quickly that it's up to us to really embrace this technology and use it. Now there's a lot of good that come out of it, there's a lot of scary stuff associated with it, but what we can do is just do our best to keep abreast of what's going on and understand how we can use this technology to secure our own futures, right? And do some good in the world. I mean, that's where we should be focused on, all things bright and beautiful. But be conscious of other things that could happen as well. So you are going to notice a change in our channel a little bit, with more of a focus on AI holistically and some stuff on Power Apps and how we can develop there. But certainly I think the days of coding and having to code ourselves is rapidly diminishing, and we will become more and more conversational coders, and vibe coding is what it is right now, but it's certainly going to change, and I don't think we'll be writing code per se in the way that we think we have, or that we have had to do it historically. We'll become more of conversational coders, where we will talk to our computers about our ideas, and it will go away and develop it. Maybe in some really deep use cases we might still code, but that won't be us coding unless you're a professional developer, which I'm not. But certainly this AI has opened some amazing opportunities, right? Because I've always been an ideas person. I've got loads of ideas, and I've started putting some of those ideas into practice, because historically I just couldn't deliver on those ideas, right? I had these ideas, but I've got like, oh my god, you need like a team of developers to do that. And now I've like picked one, and I've gone the vibe coded this idea and got a working prototype. Okay, it's not polished, but my god, it does some of the functionality that I would never have been able to deliver previously, and I've just done that with the AI and myself. As I said, I'm not a coder. So we're going to start on this journey, and I thought a good way of introduction is a really simple vibe coding example where I'm using ChatGPT. Now I've spoken to ChatGPT and I've asked it to come up with an idea. Let me quickly go over to my present screen. You can see I've asked it, like, come up with an idea for my YouTube video, just a quick app that we can build together, and it's come up with this daily quote spinner. It actually came up with a different one with a multiple selection choice channel, which it actually struggled to deliver, so I've had to re-record it with this one. But this is just a and it does struggle with things like PowerFX and low-code platforms, because it does better with sort of Python and those kind of languages. But anyway, so let's today we're going to be looking at how we're going to develop this daily quote spinner, and are we going to be solely following the AI recommendations, so I can show you how to use vibe coding for yourself. If you're new to Power Apps, this is a great way to start developing your applications without having to rely on experts, without having to spend ages trying to find the right formula and figure out problems. You just throw your problems at the AI, let it come back with solutions for you. Okay, so before we jump into the video, let's just quickly head over to our sponsor, which is powerappify.com. Don't forget, all your template needs for your business, go over there. There is timesheet templates, there's HR forms, there's hardware ordering forms, all that kind of stuff you can find over there. Really cheap prices for given what you get as a product, and you can customize it. You use those products to learn, to develop your own variants of, or just use as is, right? It's your choice, but head over there and check them out. Right, back over to our present screen. Let's get on with today's demo, which is, oh, please, before I forget, smash up the likes, do subscribe if you want to get keep up to date with what's going on in the AI landscape, as well as Power Apps and all that kind of stuff, because I'm going to take you on my journey with me, and you're going to cut out all the noise. We're going to keep it simple. I'm going to give you all the stuff that you need to know to kick off and get you ahead of the rest of the pack. Right, so onto our idea, which is the daily quote spinner. Okay, so I've asked it to come up with this idea. This is what it's come back with. So it's a pretty basic SharePoint idea. It says, step 1, create the SharePoint list. Okay, so where am I? I'm just gonna go in here. I've just started it. So basically, home, new. You just go into a new SharePoint list. Click on new SharePoint list, and then call it quotes. I've already created it here. I don't think I've created the columns yet. So it says just a 2-column simple SharePoint list, title and category. Okay, I've done that. Category, work, life, funny, which I'll choose one, and then it's asked me to put some example data in, right? So I'm just going to go into the grid view. I'm going to add in, I'm going to copy and paste, just so you know what I'm doing, the example data in ChatGPT. Now this is just given it to me as a part of the app. So I'm going to add in this data in the title and category. So I'm just copying and paste it so you know what I'm doing. So, oops, let's just expand that. Right, stay hungry. I'm not going to type it in because my typing is atrocious and I don't have to put you guys through that. So let's just copy and paste. One. Next one is Control C, Control V. Next one is, I'm not lazy, I'm on energy saving mode. Yes, I like that one. Control C, given the price of electricity here in the UK, I need to be on lazy mode 24/7. Right, okay. Control C, Control V. What do we have? Hard work beats talent, and talent doesn't work hard. Yes. How many talented people do you know who just don't work and waste their lives? Many, many. Okay, cool. So category. So for this one, we're going to select work. For this one, we're going to select life. For this one, we're going to select funny. For this one, we're going to select work. For this one, we're going to select life. Cool. All right. So we've got our SharePoint list. Now I've created. You could just go create a brand new app. I'm just using this because it's got my powerappify.com template in there, and I just want to use that to make it look nice. I'm just going to delete that because that's from the previous example that I said didn't work out too well. But so I've created that SharePoint list, and I'm going to add it in. This is data sources here. So look, data sources on the side. Add data. I'm going to go SharePoint. Click on SharePoint. Click on that. I'm going to find my site, which is that one there. What is it called? Quotes. Anyone see quotes? Sharp when you see it? There we go. Cool. Connect to that. Right, now we've hit up our data stores. We've got our quotes in there. Let's head over back to ChatGPT and let's see what it says for us. Okay, so we've got our example. Build the Power App. Okay, so we've got a label, a drop down, a button, and a label. So I'm just going to be following this over here. You can see it's got nice little icons in there. So that's why I'm going to copy and paste these items in. So when I'm building on the screen, I'm following the step 2 from what ChatGPT has said I should do. Okay, so label first. So insert label. I'm going to put it over here. I'm just going to change the color to white because I've got a black background, black text on a black background, so it's not going to work too well. And then I'm going to fill in the text of that. going to Control C, go into the text over here, Control V, there we go, cool, daily quote spinner. Okay, next is the drop down, so we're going to go insert drop down, there we go, we're going to put that over here, and items, work, life, funny, so we go into items, we're just going to copy and paste because they give it to us in the correct format, so we don't have to do anything. Just replace it down there, Control V, work, life, funny. I can see if we click on that, Alt and click, you can see it, work, life, funny, excellent. Next we want a button to spin for the quote, so I'm just going to copy this button, Control C, V, and we're going to make it a little bit bigger, and we can make the text on there a little bit bigger, let's make it 18, make it stand out, and we don't want it to say closed form, no, we want it to, with a nice little icon on it, I'm going to copy and paste it from ChatGPT, you can see here, Control V, cool, look at a little dice in there and everything. And then a label is we're going to get our quote. So insert, label, text label, there we go. Should make it nice and big so it stands out for everyone to see. And we want it to be, say, 25, we want it to be semi-bold, whoa! Semi-bold, and white in colour, boom, cool. Alright, and we want to centralize it. Okay, and that's got to be set up to var quote. Okay, so in the text, instead of any text, we're going to put a var quote. Okay, now it's got a little error there because we haven't defined var quote yet. Let's make the heading a bit bigger. Let's make that 18. Centralize it. There we go. Cool. Alright. I'll smooth this up a bit. OCD kicking in. There you go. Cool. Alright. So next, I'm going to bring the window over. Let's see what this ChatGPT is asking us to do next. It says, step 3, add the FX logic. So, set items, yeah, we've done that because we added that at the top. On the button, so this is the code that is going to run on the onSelect. So this is the clever stuff in the app. It's going to do a clear collect, create a collection called filters quote. It's going to take the quotes where the value is what I've selected in the drop down box, and then it's going to count rows and do a set the quote to the shuffle, basically going to shuffle whatever's in the quotes table, which it's getting from the SharePoint list that we've got. Okay, I see what it's going to do. Cool, right. And don't worry if you don't even understand it, right? You just copy the code and throw it in and see what happens. That's the great thing about this vibe coding. So we want to go on the button, on select. I'm just going to remove that, and we're going to put in the code that it gave us. Hopefully it's going to all work out. Oh my gosh. Drop category. That's because we haven't selected, we haven't labeled our drop menu in the way that it expects us to, which I think in the code it actually asked us to do that. Let's have a look. Yeah, drop category. So it tells you the names of everything, which I didn't actually do that. So it's my fault. But we're going to go and fix that now. So the drop box, instead of drop down, we're going to call that drop category. Cool. And that fixed everything. Let's go down. No errors. No errors. Cool. Alright, now what do? We don't want to gung ho and press the button just yet. You never know what's going to happen. So on the button, and then we want to set label text.quote to var.quote. We've already done that. That's giving us some additional ideas, but I think that's it. Well, let's see what happens. Play. Oh my gosh, Look at that. Work one. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Let's have a funny one. I'm not lazy. I'm in energy saving mode, which you know was a good one because I'm in the UK. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Cool. Excellent. So it looks like it works. Now, how quick was that? Guys, that is an example. Now, before we end here, let's just go, like there's some, it's told us exactly what to do, right? Now I could say, I want to make this app more advanced with some killer features. Can you give me some ideas? So this is like having one of the cleverest power apps guys that you know on the internet sitting right next to you, and some guy who's amazing at coming up with ideas. You have all these people sitting next to you. This is what AI technology gives you. It gives you the best of everything, right at your fingertips. So let's see what it says here. It says like some killer features. Track quote histories to avoid repeats. So there's the code to do it. Quote of the day. Auto select based on the date. Search quotes. You can search the different quotes. Theme selector. Play a sound on the spin. Like or rate quotes. AI generated quote button. Perfect. Look at that. We can go and generate quotes from the OpenAI. So this is endless, guys, and next level stuff, right? So this is vibe coding. Vibe coding is fantastic, and it's almost old news already. Vibe coding, it's already moving into agentic AI and all this kind of stuff, but I'm still a vibe coder. I'm still using this stuff. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to smash up the likes. Don't forget to join our channel. As I said, there's going to be more focused content on AI. I'm going to be keeping you guys up to date. I'm going to be teaching you all the fundamentals of AI. I'm going to be teaching you all the key apps, all the concepts and things that you need to know to stay ahead of the game. I'm just a normal person like you guys, and I'm going to explain it in a way that you can understand it, and you can understand the benefits and how to grasp it and how to implement this in your daily life to be the best version of yourself and compete with all those other people who are already on the bandwagon. So thanks for joining us today. Have yourselves an awesome rest of the day and an awesome week ahead. All right, catch you guys soon. Bye for now.